Sometimes, the greatest tests in life do not measure strength or talent, but character. This is the story of a young boy, a kingdom's challenge, and an empty pot that changed everything. Long ago, in a prosperous kingdom, the king had grown old. He had no heir, and the question arose, who would be the next ruler? But instead of choosing nobles or warriors, the king gathered all the children of the land in the palace courtyard. The children whispered with excitement, their eyes wide with wonder. The king stood tall and said, "Today, I give each of you a seed. Take it home, plant it, and return in 6 months with whatever you have grown. The child who brings me the finest plant will inherit the throne." The crowd gasped. Imagine a child becoming ruler. Among the children was a humble boy named Aaron. He was poor, shy, and often overlooked. Still, he clutched the seed with hope. Aaron rushed home and carefully planted the seed in a clay pot. Every day he watered it, checked the soil, and placed it in the sunlight. Days passed. Nothing grew. Weeks passed. Still nothing. Aaron's friends boasted about their growing plants. "Mine has 2 leaves already. Mine is sprouting fast." Aaron felt embarrassed, but he refused to give up. He replanted the seed in new soil. He prayed, waited, and tried again. 6 months went by. His pot remained empty. On the final day, tears welled in his eyes. "I cannot face the king with nothing. But this is the truth. I will go, even with my empty pot." The palace courtyard was dazzling. Children proudly carried pots filled with blooming flowers, tall plants, and even small trees. The air smelled of roses, lilies, and blossoms. But in the middle of all this beauty stood Aaron, clutching his empty pot, head bowed. The children laughed. "Look at him. He failed." Even some parents whispered, "Why bring shame to yourself? He should have stayed home." Aaron's cheeks burned with shame, but he stood firm. The king walked slowly, examining each pot. "Beautiful, wonderful, impressive," he said. Then he stopped in front of Aaron. The boy trembled. "Forgive me, Your Majesty. I tried everything, but nothing grew." The king's eyes softened. Suddenly, he raised his voice. "This boy is the true winner." The entire courtyard froze in shock. The king explained, "The seeds I gave you were boiled. They could never grow. Every plant you see here is a lie, except this one." He placed his hand on Aaron's shoulder. "This boy had the courage to bring me an empty pot, to stand with truth even when others mocked him. Such honesty is what this kingdom needs." He crowned Aaron, declaring him heir to the throne. The crowd bowed in silence. The laughter had vanished, replaced with respect. In life, we are all given tests. Many may choose shortcuts, lies, or illusions, but only those who stand with truth, no matter how hard it is, shine in the end. Honesty may look like weakness, but it is the greatest strength. Thank you for watching TalesByte. Remember, your truth is your crown. Stay inspired, and see you in the next story.